Hello everybody, I'm going to be starting a new Let's Play today. It's called Apple. I don't know if you've heard of it. Not like the company Apple. Um, it's uh, it's part of the Fruit series, so it's quite a good game. Mm. Um, I'm gonna call this a blind Let's Play because well, I haven't played this game in a really long time, so I thought that seeing as though I've forgotten bits of it. I remember most of how to do it, but it's just like to keep it fresh. Um, it's it's not a very difficult game, but um, it can be quite challenging. Um, but I'm gonna give it a go right now. So this should be very entertaining, I hope. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna just get right. Well, I'll do a bit of explaining first. This is to commemorate 1,000 video views, which you guys have obviously given me. Um, I'm up to about 1,000 and roughly 50 now, so it's a bit overdue, but I hope you don't mind. Um, yes, I didn't really know what to do for it, so I thought I'd do this. That's all there really is about backstory to this video. Um, so as I say, I haven't played it in a very long time, so it should be quite fun for both of us. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. Um, I'll probably be doing the next one in the series, which I believe is orange, but I'll have to check that. Um, uh, but I won't be doing that until there's an occasion for it. So possibly, I don't know, 2,000 views or maybe 5,000 views. I could do a jump, and then up to 10,000 views. But I think the main one I will be doing a video for is 100 subscribers. But I won't be expecting that anytime soon, seeing though I'm up to about 12. Oh well. I don't really mind. I enjoy doing the Let's Plays, and it's just something for me to do, so I'm just going to keep on doing it. Obviously, this isn't my real voice. This just seemed appropriate, to be honest. I doubt very many people have played this game with this voice. I'll be the first. That's amazing. So I'm just going to get right into it. There's, I think, 5 levels, and there's 2 sections to each level. And the way I like to do it is one fell swoop straight in, and then I comb the area just to make sure that I've got everything. So it may take me a short amount of time. Hopefully not too long. I don't want to bore you. I may do a retake of this. I don't know whether I'll want to do this introduction. I may just scrap it entirely. So I may just sort of go straight into the game and possibly do a little bit of explanation, but mostly just go straight into it and ignore everything that I'm doing at the moment. Right, yeah, so I have an apple. It's not a very big apple, so it shouldn't take me too long. It's a Royal Gala apple, which is my favourite type of apple. It's not too sweet, it's not too sour, it's certainly not bitter, and the skin's got a quite nice crunch to it. And if you know me, you'll know I like crunchy foods. Anyway, let's just take the little stalk off there. There we go. Right. I don't know where to begin. It all looks just so appetizing. I'll begin here on this beginning to the yellow section here. I don't know if you can see it. No, is it a little section? Yeah. I'll just lower the camera a little bit. So as you can see, straight into the section. But of course, the bite doesn't give you enough of the flavour. You miss out on so much on the inside. So as I was explaining earlier, the combing, I use my teeth and I grate around on the inside. I like so. Nice and simple. I'll just remove that bit of skin. 3 grinds with the teeth, one down the centre, to the left and to the right, and you gather pretty much all of the juices on the inside. And it gives it that nice little gleaming shine on the inside. It's quite an effective way, I find. Now, you'll have to excuse me, but unfortunately, this game does not allow save data, so I won't be able to save this. So if I accidentally do something wrong, which could happen because it's quite a scary game actually, when you get around to the real nitty gritty of it. I may have to start again, so I'm not looking forward to that if it happens, but we shall see. Again, a very nice one. I love this level actually. It's quite quite groundbreaking. It really does set off the senses. You see. I'm just gonna grate this if you excuse me. One slight problem with grating is you do get some stuck in your teeth, which is quite irritating. But I was lucky that time; they fell straight out. Another problem with grating is that when you get to the final piece, you need to use your teeth, your bottom teeth, behind your bottom lip, and press down at the bottom of here, so you have leverage. So when you get to the final level, you have no leverage because it loops, you see, and there is nothing to put your lip on. Because the first level's disappeared, hasn't it? You've eaten it. Anyway, let's move on. The first level was quite entertaining, actually. It's very flavourful, and it really did kick in the saliva. Anyway, well, let's move on without too much ado. That one kicked quite a bit of a punch, actually. But it was very fun, actually. I'll just quickly do a scout. I used Fawn that time because it seemed necessary. It was quite a big level. Well, section of a level. As I said earlier, there's 5 levels, and then they split into 2, you see. Actually, there's I've just done the first one. I'll be doing the second one now. It's quite good so far, actually. I'd forgotten just how good this game really was. Again, as I said earlier, it seemed necessary because this level is quite large. As you can see, well, you might not be able to see, but there is a slight slant to the game, which means that these levels will be slightly shorter. I don't mind this, because this is getting into the red area. You see, the red area is quite dangerous, but we'll see, won't we? Yeah, I'll dive in. Ooh. was quite big, actually. I took too much, actually. See, I've gone into the next zone. I didn't mean to do that. That was quite surprising. It really did catch me off guard. So I might need a few more grates, this one. Yes, I used 5 for that one. So this next section of the level is going to be quite small. Oh well. I'm glad that one was quite small. Oh dear. Oh, that was terrifying. Anyway. Yeah, that was quite surprising. I'm glad that was quite small because that was rather a shocking level. Oh, I'm glad to have left that one behind. Moving on to the 4th level now. Getting very close actually to the end. It's going to be quite revolutionary, I think, to finish this game because I don't think I've ever done it before. So, because by this point I've just been either full or bored, perhaps, or possibly just distracted by something and let it go bad. So it's going to be certainly quite revolutionary. Unfortunately, I can't eat that now because I am living in a rented house. I don't know where this carpet has been. I barely let my feet touch the ground. So, as you can see, this game is now ruined. Unlike most games, when something bad happens, it sends you back to a checkpoint. Whereas with this game, the game is actually destroyed. So I'll have to do that now. That was most unfortunate actually, because now it means I'll have to do the whole thing again. I I have another apple, but there's a lot of red in this one, you see, and I was a bit dubious about it. There's another one here. This one doesn't have too much red on it. It seems quite nice actually. So I think I'll use this one, not this red one. Although the red one here has got a lovely yellow section there. Although I do love the colour red, yellow is the softest area in this game. Anyway, I'll have to do a cut. So if you'll do excuse me, you can join me again when I've got to level 4. Hello again, welcome back. I'm now up to level 4. I tried to mimic my gameplay as best as I could from the last time. It's getting quite spooky actually, because it's getting rather dark, which is surprising, seeing as though it's 10 past noon. Oh dear, still got remnants. Nobody likes remnants, do they? Especially when you can't pronounce it properly. Remnants. There we go. Now, we have actually got to a dangerous section of the area. I found a bruise. It's not a very big bruise, it's just a softened area and it's gone slightly brown. Only very slightly though, so I'm still going to eat it. But the previous game didn't have that, so it's quite a shame that I accidentally dropped it just then. Oh well. Right, let's move on, shall we? Yeah. That wasn't too bad, actually. That went down quite nicely. Another slight problem with biting, if you bite too big, you can cut over into the next level, which obviously makes the level shorter and shorter, so you don't quite get the full effect of the game. Another problem is that if you bite too deep, you go into the core of the game, and that can hinder any grating process, because you can get your teeth stuck, and then it would look all higgledy-piggledy on the inside. Oh well. I did that earlier on the previous game, but I didn't mention it because it wasn't that great of a deal, because I didn't go too deep. Just be wary of that if you ever play this game, which I do recommend, by the way. It's certainly very exciting, and it's fun for the whole family. You often see families just playing the games in parks. Mm. Yes, that had a bit of an unwelcome flavour to that one. Um, I'll just finish it off. Mm. The grating wasn't too bad because the bruise was near the surface. Yes, I'm glad to have left that one behind me, actually. Now, what I like to do for the final level is, as I mentioned earlier, it can get a bit difficult for grating processes, so I like to just bite it as deep down as I can without touching the core, like so. You see? It's caused quite a hole inside. You can use your bottom teeth, actually, to do a bit of grating, like that, but obviously you're very limited at this point. Now, this level is actually quite exciting, really. It commemorates the fact that I've actually managed to get this far, and I'm quite proud, actually, to have survived. Yes, let's complete the game, shall we? I hope the credits aren't too long. Mm. Oh, what a wonderful ending. And the credits were quite short as well. I must admit, that was a beautiful game. The plot was just beautiful. I've already said the word beautiful. Wondrous. Yes, the plot was quite wondrous. And certainly very exciting. I'd really recommend this game. Now, there is a slight problem because what you're supposed to do with the core, do you recycle it or just throw it away? I just throw it away because we don't have recycling facilities in this area. Well, we do, but only for cans, bottles, cardboard, and that's it, really. There's a clothes recycling facility a little bit further down the road, but when it comes down to food, you have to just throw it away, which is kind of a shame, really, because, well, obviously you can't recycle food, but there are special bins for them in certain areas where they take them to special areas to biodegrade or something. I'm not too sure what. But anyway, that was a very lovely game, and I may be doing that again at another point. I do have another apple, and I have, I believe, another 4 downstairs. So, no, 3. I think I got 6 in the bag. There we go. So I might eat this one now, actually, because that was quite exciting. But I'll obviously do that off screen. Nobody wants to see them play the same game again, do they? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful Let's Play. Well, I would say wonderful, it's a bit egotistical of me, isn't it? I do hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I certainly did. It was simply amazing, really. It's quite revolutionary. And when it comes to the next checkpoint in video views or possibly even subscribers, I will move on to the next in the fruit series, which I said earlier I believe was orange. Unfortunately, there are a lot of subsections of the game and remakes, so that we've got orange, we've got tangerine, we also have clementine, and I believe there's another one. Satsuma, I think that's right. It's getting very dark again, isn't it? Oh well. Luckily I finished the game. I don't want any more horrors. Oh, it's got brighter again. It's quite temperamental weather, actually. Yes, so I look forward to doing orange. I probably will do orange instead of any of the subsections of the game because it's a little bit more tough. you really have to put a lot of effort into the game, and it's really quite worth it. Um, um, yeah, so I hope you join me again for the next of the series, um, and I shall see you then. Goodbye.